Hey everybody, welcome to my birthday stream. I've been looking forward to this. It's going to be pure chaos. Enjoy this chaos with me and these awesome beats. I have a different playlist kind of going on today. Kind of keep me chilled while we get attacked by meteors. I paused it. There's already a meteor storm inbound. We have our Colony Battlegrounds B Corp ATV that's reverse saddled. Our goal is going to be to get off of Pertam. We have 3 hours to do it. It's going to be a hydrogen-based only ship that needs to escape Pertam. So we're going to be looking for NPC bases. And then I will upload this to the workshop. I will upload my meteor mod. I will upload my meteor mod. Let me get through this before chaos. Meteor mod and the scenario. Also, right before, I'm just going to touch base, the race event ended. At first place, we have Steel Helix, which is awesome. There will be a video coming out there. Thank you, everybody who's here right now. We have Outcast. Welcome to Being Old. Thank you, Marcus, Sean. Who else did I see here? David, I think, is here already. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today so far. Thank you so much, Marcus, for the gift subs and the support. But let's dive right in this. Engineer Coffee. Oh yeah, it's also Engineer Coffee's daughter's birthday. So happy birthday to her. And welcome in, Engineer Coffee. So let's dive right in this. We have a meteor storm inbound. Let's just make sure that we don't have mods on or admin on. So let's hop on this. Press P for park because that's something. And start heading, I think, towards the sun is what we want to do. Hey, look. I've been doing testing on this, so I already got the achievement. And that's great that we got the achievement the second the stream started. So where's the sun? So we want to head towards the sun because I want meteors constantly. So NPC base. We're looking for NPC bases so we can start working towards... Let's start the stream and already flip our vehicle. Well, that's how this stream is going to go. Want roll override. This is pretty funny. All the testing, I barely ever flipped this vehicle. Okay, minor setback. Towards the sun. Should be the map for the next race. This meteor's coming in like crazy. Is everybody having a good Thursday so far? You're building birthday Legos? That's awesome. We got a super chat by Marcus. Thank you so much, Marcus. 10th super on live stream. That's crazy. Thank you always for the support. It is overwhelming, especially on a day like today. The big 4-0. I know it's just a number, but I'm coming to terms with being 40. We got to slow down this a little bit, but we also need to find an NPC base and try to stay out of the meteors. Good lazy day. That's good. My daughter right now is making me a cool little scroll for my birthday. I look forward to looking at that later. Extra busy and stressful. Yeah, this is your break. You're like at the house to yourself. You should be able to chill out a little bit. Meteor storm inbound. I also, I have a mod on here that makes it so we don't hear meteor storm inbound every 15 seconds. Also, this is set up that if I die, the whole world resets. As long as I don't have... If I have a survival kit, I'll spawn on that, but... I'm probably not going to have a survival kit often, or like for a long time. Let's just ramp this. You only live once, right? Why is that gyro? It just wants to dive down. Hey, far out, Matt. How you doing today? Running up over that hill? Yes, I am. Hey, Kyle. Tyrael, sorry. Tyrael is my cousin that I've known all my life. I am 1 year older than him, so next year you hit that 4-0. You're not too far behind. This thing just wants to go forward. It's not the best setup. Well, actually, yeah, while we're here, let's pause for a second, not get hit by meteors. Let's look at our suspension and... real quick. Let's get the strength just a little bit up. Actually want to lower it just a little bit. On NPC bit. What's our first NPC going to be? Can we get lucky and get like a headquarters or something? Pepperoni, pizza, chips, potato waffles. Getting ready for bed soon. It's like, yeah, just 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what it is for me right now. We have an unknown signal over there. We should be getting an NPC spawning in soon. I'm just hoping it's something we can utilize a lot of. What if it's a ship? Wouldn't that be great? And one of my tests, I actually posted it in behind the scenes channel. I got the giant colony ship. Yeah, look at that craziness. I'm so excited that we actually got the achievement, though, right in the beginning of this. This is actually... Okay, there we go. Logistics. We have logistics this direction. Hey, Pandemic Playground. How are you doing? I love this. If anybody didn't watch Colony Battlegrounds, the reason that this is like this, I built this for in Colony Battlegrounds, and I did not notice that when I was building it, I put the saddle on backwards. So I decided it'd be great, because this is actually on the workshop, and it's on the workshop in this lovely orientation. You're not too far behind. A lot of people think I'm younger than I am. I definitely don't feel 40, whatever that is supposed to feel like. Some absolutely amazing tracks on this playlist that I put for the stream today. I'm glad you're digging it. I love this little rover. Makes me think of some awesome times in Colony Battlegrounds with Beeble and Sarek. I miss those days. I really do. It is great that you're all here to enjoy me most likely dying at some point. I will be surprised if I don't die. Yeah, backwards rover throwback. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you should go watch that series because it was absolutely amazing. There was definitely a lot of hiccups during that series, but I'm talking about just the relationship between Beeble, Sarek, and I was absolutely amazing. Let's hope that we don't run out of oxygen, too. We have a little bit of oxygen on this planet, right? I can't remember if Pertam has oxygen or not. I feel like it does, because we haven't ran out of any hydrogen yet. And we don't have any admin settings on. We do have global... Yeah, everything's good. Trying to take my time so we don't flip. Imagine getting all the way to the... towards the logistics outpost and then just flipping. We also have no bottles. There we go. We're 2 kilometers out. Let's hope this thing doesn't just open fire on us. It shouldn't. Most of these don't just open fire. They have sensors. Some of them have sensors. Or Tim does have oxygen. Okay, good. Until you get like a certain atmospheric height. Should get a poll going. I don't know if anybody with mod privileges wants to get a poll going of if I'm going to actually escape Pertam or not during this stream. Oh yeah, we also have a death counter. So obviously I haven't died yet, but I'll talk about that when I die. Oh, of course, the meteors are going towards the NPC base I'm trying to get to. Oh, they've already been here. That's nice. Okay, let's get as close as we can, tuck in. Oh, look, they're already smacking this base. Let's look at what we're looking at for guns on this thing. Okay, let's park you right here. We have them. They're not like screaming or anything yet. What do we have here? Whoa. Hello. Delivery confirmed. Receipt found. Is that a bomb? Did you deliver a bomb? It kind of looks like a bomb. Are there any guns on this? Any guns on this base? No, this is not... does not look like it has any guns. Okay, let's check what's in here first. We can definitely use all that stuff. What is in you? No, actually, let's check what's in you real quick. An upgraded welder. Let's just take one. Let's switch that out on our bar. Character tools. Okay, let's grind through this. Can we look in this? No, we can't. Okay. Attack this real quick. We have silver. We don't need that. We have power cells. That's awesome. We can craft a battery. Huh. We definitely should claim grids when we can. Sadly, there's not like a ton here that we could use. As awesome of a find as this is, it's not going to help us get to space. There's also no way to spawn here. There is a way to grab some energy. We can just sit on the toilet, grab some energy. Hail LJS, welcome in. Was that a warhead? Did you see a warhead? Now you have me. Warhead. There's no warhead. Or do you think that the package was a warhead? There's no warhead on this. No. There is no warhead on this. Let's grind this down. Yeah, they definitely will make driving a nightmare. We will grab this stuff out of here real quick. We will put this inside because it'll be safer in here, hopefully. Hell, I say that. Oh, it's almost like we gotta keep moving. Throw what we can in there. Do we just put it on? I almost feel like just shoving the stuff on the rover and then just moving on with the battery stuff. Actually, what if we just did that? What can we fit on the rover? Is our rover still alive? It is. Nice, nice. What do we have right here? There's a small cargo container on here that can fit nothing. What can we fit in the cockpit? We can fit... Okay, okay. We don't want to use too much hydrogen. Stop that. Let's dump some stuff in here. It definitely would be a good idea to grab all of the... as many of these power cells as we can. And I think we move on from this towards the sun that way. Yeah. Hey, Malik. It's good to see you. That encounter, everything in this is in vanilla except for my modded meteor shower. But that one's pretty cool. It's a nice little unknown. They will always remain neutral to you, the unknown faction. And generally not very hostile. Some of their crashed ships will have guns that will trigger if you grind them, but generally not very hostile. A pretty cool little faction. Can you burn some roosters making flatmos for the rover? Could I have made flatmos? Maybe. But we're on our move. We could go look at that unknown signal. No, it's pretty far. We'll wait for the next unknown signal. Yeah, I know logistics outposts. I didn't end up claiming that. It's probably good for the best. Trailer is not a bad idea. I don't know that I had the resources back there. That may have been a mistake to move on, but that's gonna be like half of this stream. Trying to make really quick gut decisions. I'm looking into uploading a world that has all the current vanilla encounters that I have, the planetary encounters and space encounters. Hey Aragath, thank you. It is perfectly built. I don't see anything wrong with it. These little spoilers are here for oh yeah, I totally need that. We're gonna go hit Factorum in this. These are here to guide you, to make sure you stay within them. This thing just wants to flip though. That gyro's good, right? Not okay. Get towards the sun, away from that. I want to stay towards the sun because I don't want this to become too easy where the meteors are not coming down on me. Yeah, Factorum wouldn't even know. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't even attack me. We got to get pretty far away from that logistics outpost for another NPC to spawn. Yeah, well, they'll see the taillight. They won't even know something's coming at them. I don't even have taillights, but yeah. They'll think I'm driving away. It'll be very confusing. I laughed so much in the Colony Battlegrounds. I can't remember what episode it was, but the thumbnail has this in it. It's one of the beginning episodes. I could probably sneak into their base. There might be a video somewhere, Pandemic, that shows you how to Hydra man their bases. It's a timing thing. I thought in the SBC files it was something like 7 kilometers. Or it's like something you would change. But you would definitely know better than I do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I also want a quick shout out, since Marcus did gift 5 people the VIXL membership tier. Any of those people, any of you that got hit with memberships and you're on the Discord, make sure to integrate YouTube to your Discord, because you have access to the sneak peek channel, where I kind of just chat, we throw out ideas, we kind of talk through content here and there. I show behind the scenes stuff, like earlier, the race highlight video for the race event that just wrapped up. I showed the intro to that. If somehow you don't know that Pandemic Playground is a content creator, go check him out. He has some awesome videos. A lot of little tutorials showing the Factorium encounters. We're still heading towards the sun. I haven't seen a meteor storm. Now, this is where I was encountering issues. Even though I have the meteors on 15 to 20 seconds, sometimes there's just weird issues where it takes a break for a moment. Because in all my testing I did for this world, the meteors eventually started acting funky. The first 12 or so spawns were always very reliable, and then it would just have hiccups here and there. I appreciate you showing up here. I mean, fellow Space Engineers content creators showing up here and supporting other content creators is amazing. It's something Engineer Coffee and I have always tried to create our community around. Because while many people would look at us like we're competitors, we're not. We're all creating content for the same game. We all love Space Engineers. I definitely don't look at any of the other Space Engineers content creators as competition. I enjoy watching most other Space Engineers content. It's honestly how Engineer Coffee and I started creating our community. Is I found his videos, started commenting on them, and then we started talking. Thank you, Marcus. Come on, NPC. Base, come on, meteors. I want the meteors back. It's not a Meteorgeddon if the meteors are just not spawning now. Are they spawning? They could be spawning somewhere not on me, though. I have seen that happen. To where the meteors were spawned, like they were spawning on that outpost. Because where's the fun if the meteors aren't constantly attacking me? Nice little dried up lake here. Hey, Game Dork. This goes on for 2.5 more hours, Game Dork. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. We have Eddie G. It's great to see you. Yeah, I'm definitely like watching a bunch of content creators. Come on, meteors. Come wreck my day. Maybe they need time to catch up. So what do we have on us? We have 49 power cells. I did turn progression off. Let's take a second just because we're going to eventually need to build. I might not use those. Oh yeah, there they are. See, they just needed a second. Now we just need an NPC. A ship would be awesome. A ship spawn. You're eating your lunch. What do you have for lunch, Marcus? Yeah, and we all, as far as I know, and I try to align myself with people who are enjoying this game, space engineers, because the development here, like Aragath, the work he does, you can see the passion in the work he does. The developers at Keen, they absolutely love this game. And Space Engineers 2 is looking fantastic. I look forward to playing Space Engineers 2 when Survival comes out. Sushi? Oh, now I'm really jealous. I made myself an omelet this morning, and that's what I've ate. A cheese omelet. I want sushi now. I hope you brought enough to share with all of us, Marcus. Get coffee in here chasing me. We outrun the meteors again. We have no NPCs. It might take a little bit. I forget what the timer is. The default's like 15 to 30, I think. This is more about dodging meteors and enjoying time with the chat, the community. That's really what this is all about. It's what I wanted to do today, was enjoy some time with the community, celebrate my birthday. Later I'll be enjoying some tacos, some beers, some cake, some ice cream cake. Oh, coffee causes the runs away. I'm confident that I could outrun coffee. That would be fun, though. To have coffee also chasing me. Next track. That track was slightly putting me to sleep. We're still heading towards the sun? Okay. That's another little micro rule I have for myself, is to stay in the sun so meteors can reach me. It would be really cheesy if I just went away from the sun. We have run out of a little bit of hydrogen. We must be getting pretty high up. I wonder what our actual planetary altitude is. It shouldn't. It's kind of you have to grids won't technically spawn too close to other ones. Grids have a radius that they won't spawn within each other. Honestly, I probably should have messed with the C file this a little bit and made them spawn a little more reliable. We're also kind of looking for an oasis because we're going to need ice. Which I have not seen any oasis anywhere yet. Kind of shocked that we haven't run into a massive canyon either. Cautious coffee chases aggressive Aegir. Exactly. That's why it would be awesome if we ever do a frostbite. Or do that frostbite series, Engineer Coffee. Very cautious Engineer Coffee. No, we're not flipping again. We're just doing tricks now, wheelies. Wonder what ore that is. Yeah, we really haven't had meteors in forever. I wonder how far we are away from that logistics outpost. I'm gonna chill here for a second though. Well, we are losing oxygen. No meteors anywhere. Ooh, what was that? I just saw a white symbol pop up. Oh, I noticed it way too fast. Or way too late. Next winter? Yeah, I mean, I'm oh crap. There we go. We have a hauler wreck. There we go. That might be our problem solved right there. Unless the meteors get there first. Is that the D2 hauler? I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, the D2 hauler wreck. Nice. I know it'll happen eventually. Engineer Coffee. We will eventually get our schedules aligned and do frostbite. This D2 hauler could be exactly what we need. Yeah, just hope we don't run out of oxygen before we get to it. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I said. 7 kilometers. 15 to 30 minutes. That's basically what I said a moment ago. I think that's exactly what I said a moment ago. When I was doing the Moonbound Marauder series with my wife, I was messing with the SBC files for the planetary spawns a lot. Oh, no. We don't. Landed. But, which direction were we going? Were we going this way? Yeah, okay. There's actually some talks about my wife and I doing another series, because there's been many people that have wanted to see it. I definitely would love to do another series with her. I was having a blast. It is a ton of fun to play or just enjoy something you love together with your partner. Thank you, Delta V. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm trying my hardest not to flip. Hey, I'm probably gonna butcher this name and I apologize, but Tojors, welcome in. It's great to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I hope you're having a fantastic day also. So I would love to enjoy some SE, as I feel like it would do wonders with the autism I suffer with. Even though you had a bad experience when you bought the game. Do you not play it much, Sean, right now? That was so much fun. I'm sad that it, sadly, just scheduling wise and everything. And my son decided, when our recording time, my son decided that he wasn't cool anymore during that time. So we just ended up having to cancel the series for that time. That world, I still have that world fully saved, so we could pick up that series or start a completely brand new series. I was thinking when 207 comes out with the survival overhaul, would it be a great time for a new series. Finally free. That's great. Okay, let's hope we don't get flipped. That gun should not just start shooting at us, if I remember. I think there's a Gatling on top. See if that Gatling randomly turns to us. I think we'll be okay, but we're going to take that Gatling out first thing when we get up there. Hydrogen's down to 62. Or, I mean, oxygen's down to 62. We have an unknown signal over there. Okay, let's take that Gatling out first thing first. We're gonna lose some stuff, but I don't want to get shot. Okay, okay. Let's look at what we're dealing with here. I remember the side is what we're looking for. We have a bunch of ions here. I'm pretty sure there's also atmospheric somewhere. There's a hydro what on the back. Why did I think this had? No. This is not the one I'm looking for. It does have this side entrance right here, though. We're gonna have to look for... We're gonna lose some resources yet again. Inventory full. 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 Inventory. It's probably not too smart to actually grind through that. Inventory full. Inventory full. What is this? A corridor light? Yeah, we're gonna lose some of that stuff too. It's gonna be smarter to go through this. Okay. Yes, what do we have in here? Yeah, we totally need magnesium. We have a survival kit. Hey, look, a survival kit. We need a place to dump some stuff. That is full of magnesium. Of course it is. Isn't there a cargo somewhere on this? There's a large cargo in the back. Oh no, we ran out of hydrogen. Let me out. Whatever, we're gonna have to grind this out. Inventory full. Inventory. Recharge my rover. I think my rover's good for how many hours? 4. Yeah, my rover's good for 4 hours. It doesn't take much. What do we have on here? We have a nice full battery over there. This is a large cargo container that's missing most of the stuff. Now, while this was an awesome find, we can use a lot of stuff here to do something with, but this is not going to get us off the planet because this is all ion thrusters. But we do have a bunch of stuff we can salvage off of this. We just got to find a place to dump some of our junk. Dump our junk and not get hit by meteors. Can we make... What do we need for this, like a little medium cargo? We need some interior plate. That's not what I meant to do. Let's throw down our... Let's grab some interior plate real quick. Hope that doesn't disappear. Did I see any interior plate over here? I don't think so. There's gonna be interior inside. Steel plates. Let me through. These have interior. Okay. What did I just grind through? A small oxygen tank? We can definitely do something with this ship, and we gotta try to do something. We probably can get that built. What do we have? The D2 holowreck. So we need construction components, computers, motors, and displays. I see some stuff right there. Just pick up all this stuff. What's in there? We don't care. We don't need a flare gun. How is that going to help us? So now we just need 2 computers. If you can make 8 large ion thrusters, you might have a chance. Yeah, but far out, Matt, it has to be hydrogen based. That's what I said for the challenge. I have to leave the planet hydrogen based. The thing is, do we want to hack this? I don't care about this. Do we want to hack the survival kit? I think we do when I hack the survival kit. There, we have a survival kit. We need 2 computers. Definitely have enough computers here. So the goal and the challenge is get off of this planet with a purely hydrogen-based ship. I'm gonna regret not making inventory size bigger. That is my current regret right now. What do you think's on that unknown signal? Can I recharge anything? I can recharge power at least. What is behind you? Yeah, it's okay. I think I only said it right at the beginning, and then I talked about it a little bit before. Engineer Coffee, thank you so much for the gift membership. What do we have here? Insect connector. I kind of want to grind that out and see what drops. Okay, what was inside of you? Silicon. We don't need silicon. Can we just build something? We could probably build another rover real quick with a survival kit. I feel like we could build another rover and build a survival kit on it. What do you think, chat? What is our what should we be aiming to do right now with what we have here? That still has some power cells in it, but that doesn't really help us. I don't think we could get wheels on this, because how many are in this? 3 large, and if we want suspension... Large are 6. Yeah, we don't probably have the steel tubes. What are in these thrusters? Large steel tubes. What's critical? My fuel? Yeah, I know. If any of these thrusters have large steel tubes in them, we could probably use that. Hi. They might all be out of large steel tubes. All of these thrusters are pretty much out of resources. Modular cargo as the frame of the new rover. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run similar wheel setup like this. So let's do that. Let's we need a mag plate. or a landing gear. Let's just use this right now. We're gonna need some steel plates. What we're gonna do, we're gonna try to get another rover going. We need motors and construction components. What do you have on you? Don't want that right now. It's just steel plate. I don't want that. Construction components, interior plates. We definitely want that. Yeah, we just can't currently fly or anything right now with what we have. Reconstruction components in this. Nice, nice. It's through this. Display computers, radio components. Let's see where we're at right now. We need 3 motors. Three motors. Where are we going to get 3 motors? There's our 3 motors. Did you have anything on you? No. Anything in your backpack? Oh, totally what we need. Prototech machinery. Okay, now we can... Oh, I don't have any hydrogen. So we should probably go off of that then. So modular, we're saying modular cargo. It's assuming that we can get all the pieces for it. 5 computers, 6 motors, 1 display. Yeah, we can probably do that. It may not be the prettiest thing. Yeah, we want this turned that way. That's not what we wanted. Okay. No, let's get a little bit further out. Now we don't have any steel plates on us. One thing I just like about encounters is that the constructed state is always the same, missing the better components. Yeah, yeah. Hello, meteors. I missed you. We're losing sun here, though, which doesn't make me happy. So that is going to be our base. So we're going to need computers, motors, and displays. Did a meteor hit? Did a meteor hit the ship? I think a meteor hit the ship. Okay, what did I say we need? Computers, displays. We'll just grind this out. See where we're at now. Okay. Now we just need motors to have that fully built. We don't have any motors in that. Do I have... I don't have that on. Okay. I can't just grab stuff. Oh, I can. Okay. We don't need that scrap. That's not going to do anything for us. I kind of want to get this because we don't need any of this. We need to store some stuff real quick. Oh, we need motors. What has motors in it right now? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's get a little bit of power back. We are running out of oxygen. That is not good that we're running out of oxygen.
Fuel critical.
Motors. We need motors. If I was a motor, where would I be? There's 3 motors right here. Okay, okay. Huh. I'm still getting the weird feeling that I need to move on, but I know that I should probably build a better vehicle. This is going to be a funky looking vehicle. Let's get our suspension on here right quick. What can we go up to? Are these going to use the same small steel tubes? If I do 3x3s down here. Move you real quick. This is our left. This is not what we want. We want right. This is gonna be funky. But at least we'll get to store some stuff. What are we gonna do for battery? We probably have stuff to build a battery. What does it need? Battery. Yeah, we have the power cells to build this. Where are those power cells? In here, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be really funky in the beginning. There, we have a battery built. Get all these. We're gonna have to grind out you. Let's get all the parts off of you. We are running out of oxygen, though. Very fast. This might be our first death. We're also gonna need that gyro. Six. Yeah, we must be really high up. Turret was running. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, okay. That sun went away really fast. We'll get all this welded up. We are 4 oxygen. I am trying to go as fast as I can. And I saw there. Yeah, I probably could build an air vent. We did grind one down. I probably could do that, couldn't I? That's a smart move. Smart move. Okay, air vents. Can I build one on the side of this? Can we find the components again? What do we need? Computers. Let's get rid of that. Grab that. You were going away. Hello. It's nice to see you. And then we pressurize. Is that gonna help? Yo, there we go. That was a great call, LJS. Thank you. Woo! I did not even think of doing that. We live. Okay, let's finish these wheels. We're going to need... What do we need for this? This one's good, right? Yeah. So we need... steel plate, 1 motor, construction components, and more steel plates. Let's just grind out the rest of this so we have the parts for it. I'm not going to grind down that battery, though, because I think we could actually attach that battery. I should have weld plates on me. Yeah, we have weld plates that we could weld. It was Eddie's idea, and I totally missed it. Sorry, I am hyper-focused right now. That oxygen had my survival instincts countdown going. We need to get a gyro on this, though. We also need to figure out how we're getting up to it. Oh, am I too close? Okay, there we go. Yeah, can we place a gyro at the top? Let's get a gyro on our a gyro on our bore. Just throw a gyro right here. Go grind out that gyro. And weld up this gyro. Perfect. Do we have any of the parts to weld up this yet? Yes. Steel plates and construction components. Oops, I said I wasn't welding that. Let's get our saddle on real quick. You know, let's be smart. Oh, we have no steel plates. Let's grab some steel plates real quick. Use slope box instead of jumping. Yeah, I'm being very dumb. I'm in panic mode. No. We need to chill out. Everything is awesome. We got this. Oh, I can't do that. Whatever. We'll do it like this. Okay. So for a cockpit, I don't really want... Yeah, if we do a cockpit, we could at least get oxygen that way. What one do we want, though? As ugly as that is, if we just chuck it on here and put some vents on... Because the flush... No, we could just do it the flush. Okay. Then we're just missing steel plates. I think we're good now on survival. Now that we have that air vent on there, we're not really going to die. Did you have anything we need? Computers? Good, awesome. The construction components we need. Let's go get that wheel going. Okay. Let's get back up there, finish out the flush cockpit. This is the ugliest rover you've ever seen. Hypoxia is real. The fighter cockpit has a large rear conveyor port. Yeah, but that probably would have been good. We don't need this car. We can actually take out this cargo. Get everything out of here real quick. And dump it into this cargo. Meteor storm inbound. That inventory space is going to hurt me. Please don't touch my rover. What do we have in here? Definitely want all that. We're gonna need an air vent on our vehicle, definitely. Also, I should have built the survival kit. That's what we need to do next. Where's the survival kit gonna go? That was a poor place for the gyro. We're gonna move the gyro. Because I think we could shove the survival kit behind this. We're gonna have a little gyro hat. I'm gonna fall off. No, we're gonna put a gyro right on the back of this. Vent and SK on the rover. Yeah, and I'm good to go. As long as we don't get hit by meteors. Okay, we need to get the survival kit in our thing. Let's get this start getting built on here. It should line up perfectly on the back. Why am I jumping up like that? Just like that. And then we'll go grind down the other survival kit and the vent and then set that up. And then we're good to continue on our way. Load up on as much components as we can. Put a little vent. We have vents right here. Right there. Oops. Come on. No. What am I missing? Hey, person. It's great to see you. I can't. I should be able to do it from here. Here we go. There we go. Set this to depressurize on, and we can sit in there. Okay, while we're sitting here real quick, getting some stuff, let's get our suspension set up. Actually, let's third person real quick. I hate how wide this is. I shouldn't have went wide. We don't want steering. Well, actually, yeah, let's do steering on these, but... No, not that. This and this we want steering, but I'm going to bring the angle down to 10. And then all of these we're going to bring power down to about there. Our strength up just a little bit. Height offset is good. Friction down a little bit. And our speed down probably to about there. That should be good. Let's get our light. We need a light. We're going to just use the same light that we had. We can't put it right there. Well, we're going to put it right there. Where did our bulletproof glass go? We have a bunch of bulletproof glass over here. Why do we more? Yeah, it won't flip as often. I just hope we have the ground clearance. Look how funky this thing is. It's perfect. Meteor storm inbound. Okay, anything else we definitely need to grab off of this? It's almost worth trying to... I mean, I definitely want to grab some component. We definitely grab some ammo there. Get all of this off of here. Grab what components we can, because weight will also be slightly good to have right now. Meteors, stay away. What did I walk over? Do I want to grab these batteries? I don't know if it's worth grabbing the batteries. I'm not. No. I'm good. We have enough power supplies right now. What else do we want off of this before I head out of here? This is just steel plates. That might have something we want on it. The construction components and computers. Ditch them? Ditch the batteries? Yeah. Someone said grab them, someone said ditch them. I'm trying to get some of the like small steel tubes, construction components, interior plates that we're going to need. We don't need that space credits. Dude, you can just float, do a somersault, whatever you're doing. I'm sorry. Do we need any of this stuff? I kind of want the computers. I don't want the radio components. I'm going to drop those. Computers and large steel tubes, though. We're going to need large steel tubes. Oh my god, inventory. Drop you. Drop you. Drop you. Is our rover still alive? Yes, okay. Okay, let's get you down. No, I don't want to grind out this. I want to grind out that. No. That. Okay. I think we're good to go. This is definitely something. Okay, towards the sun. The sun should be this way. We're on our way again. We have a survival kit. We have an uglier rover. How's everybody in chat doing? Because I was in pure focus mode there. You're a hoarder in game. Yeah, I kind of hate that we left some of that behind. We have a bunch of storage, though. We definitely could have probably grabbed a little bit more. But we need to start heading towards... Because I am running out of time. We have 2 hours to get closer to getting like a hydro-based ship so we can get off this planet. There's actually a setting I want to deal with real quick. I want to do 2 things. I want to get handbrake on and off. But I want to do mess with a setting real quick. Is it in trash? Voxels? 5,000. Yeah, I want to enable that. So we don't start running into performance issues with all these meteors. I want the voxels to start getting cleaned up. At certain angles, the rover looks good. Hey, look. The rover looks really good now, doesn't it? I mean, it's definitely function over form. It has good clearance, though. It's a lot more stable than the ATV. It is an upgrade. And it has a ton of storage. As long as we don't get hit by a meteor, we're actually set. We can go find another NPC. I don't really know what we're looking for. There are some crash ships that have thruster components that we're looking for. Here, pack rat Eddie G, yeah. I definitely feel bad leaving some of that behind. But we need to progress to find components that we're going to need. And I think we grabbed enough of the components back there that we can use. And I don't want to spend too much time just grinding. Because how long is this battery now we have? I mean, we could build another battery. We have the components for it. I think we're good, though, on time. Rovers usually have really good battery life. We're an hour into the stream and I mean, we definitely made progress. We haven't died yet, which is very surprising. One second, real quick. Texting and driving. Don't do that in real life. Do I plan on getting some ice for hydrogen? Yeah, I want to find an oasis somewhere. That would be ideal. We're probably going to have to put... I didn't grab any detector components, did I? We have 2 detector components. How much do we need? Hold on. How much do we need for an ore detector? 1. Yeah, so we'll be able to throw an ore detector on here. But yeah, we will need to find a oasis so we can get some ice. That is crazy what happens when you're in pure focus mode, though, and it's like chat. I was not trying to ignore chat, but it happens. And I apologize. It's gonna be really hard to find an oasis out here. In the dark... Yeah, in the dark, it's going to be really hard to find an oasis. Get really lucky if we find a ship, a crash ship, or a base that has an O2H2 on it. That's really what we're looking for. Could grab some rock and get some building basic ingots. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, too. Because we could definitely get some components going. Let's get our... I mean, I don't know how much it's going to eat the battery. And as much as I hate hand grinding stone into a survival kit, It's probably what we're gonna have to do. I just want to make sure we're at least 7 kilometers out from that hauler wreck. I think we're about 7 kilometers. We should be about that far away. Anybody read the Marek's dev diary today? That would be cool. Far out, Matt. I read the dev diary right before I jumped on the stream, and there's some really cool spoilers in there. I don't really want to talk about all of them, but there definitely is a spoiler part that's talking about the story part of Space Engineers 2, the campaign. Yeah, it definitely is fugly. We can definitely beautify it if we want, but I don't know that that's really our goal. I was trying to keep the cockpit and the survival kit up above everything. I was going for speed of building or for caring about how it looks. When we get up here, I think I would dig into this a little bit, get some stone going in the survival kit. You legally can't get upset because it's my birthday? I didn't know that was a thing. It's nice to know. Hey, Raphael. It's great to see you. Maybe producing power with a solar array for the refining. I don't know. We can get solar cells, right?
Fuel critical.
I'm not too close, okay. I don't want to... Yeah. Right here will be perfect. We can make solar cells with the survival kit. You don't want to dig into the rover. I don't want to do this too much because I personally can't stand watching drilling in this game. That is going to weigh us down some in the butt area. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for future videos and streams. Because I generally stream every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This was just a special... I changed this around so I can have the rest of the day with my family, have dinner, cake. How much do we have? I guess fill up that with stone and then we'll be on our way. If baby's got back. Produce solar with the survival kit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Matt, if it's easier, I will call you Matt then. It's really not that hard to say far out, Matt. But I can definitely call you Matt. No, that's still not full. We don't have any meteors coming in right now, which kind of bums me out. I didn't want to run out of the sun, but it was going to happen. I hope the sun comes back and we get meteors here in a second. Hey, Dactyle. I hope you're having a fantastic day. You're just popping in to wish me a happy birthday and give you some watch time and a like for your content. Thank you so much. That is very thoughtful. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Definitely getting some weight on this thing. How are we stone-wise? We are eating through that stone. The components are definitely going to build up a bunch of weight, though. Thank you, person. I could make the... Yeah, I'm not... That also causes issues with the meteors, David. Messing with the time of day. I feel like the sun should be coming back around. No, wait, it's every... I think it's on a 2-hour. We should get the sun, though. There, we're gonna head off now. Let's get, there's gold. Let's get our suspension, actually, just a little bit more strength in it. 14% seems good. We are just a little bit heavier now. We are producing ingots now. Definitely progress. We've been following the suit only series. That is awesome to hear. Thank you so much. Oh, we had ice. Baby. Sorry, I had to do it. But I just saw ice. Where was it? Oh, where was it? I didn't react fast enough. Oh, there it is. Wait. Oh, it's a meteor. I mean, it's worth grabbing a little bit of ice. It's a slight benefit of meteors is you do get a random assortment of small random assortment of some ores you wouldn't find elsewhere on plants normally. I don't see any more ice. Let's not get stuck in here. How much ice did we get? 862? That's not bad. That's a start. Yeah, it's much better than nothing. Call you anything that YouTube allows? Interesting. Making H2 tank and then the gen. I don't know right now. Maybe when we find our next NPC structure or ship, whatever it is, we might do a little rebuilding on this. I'm just glad someone reminded me, Eddie, it was luckily you, that I can just pull in oxygen from the atmosphere. I was going to die from oxygen. Lack of oxygen. Which way? The sun is going to be going that way, I think. I don't know. We still need to find an oasis. I wouldn't mind getting one of these unknown signals that come down. I'm gonna kill this GPS real quick. I don't need to see that. We're not hitting the Factorum anytime soon. Nickel right there. Mon NPC structure. You discovered... Hey. Where, though? I discovered NPCs. Where? Hello? Says I discovered them, but I don't know where they are. Damaged antenna behind us. So 6 kilometers behind us. Damaged antenna, that doesn't really tell us. I mean, I think it's a crashed ship. Oh, we got a storm coming in. Yeah, I think they discovered us. They seem to be following us. We got a crazy sandstorm coming in. We've been extremely lucky that we haven't found the canyon anywhere. Like the massive crack that goes through Pertam. RVCO. Maybe a rover? Have you found rovers? There is a rover, isn't there? Planetary encounter. Let's do this first person for a little bit. Okay, so we're hoping for... We definitely are going to need metal grids. There's a large grid rover. Yeah, I think it's a large grid rover. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? I have much more experience with the space encounters than the planetary encounters. RV equals revolutionary. It could also be an RV. It's a little camper. A crashed camper. We're definitely going to have to at some point, like at this point, when we get up to this and when we can actually build. I kind of want a turret. A Gatling turret would be smart, I feel like, for when the meteors come back around. You got kidnapped? Things are... we found another NPC. We don't know what it is yet. Marcus again. Thank you so much, Marcus. I can't really see what this is. It looks like a crashed ship. What was that? Member, became a member, CF Nebula. DMod 913. Is this just another? This is the hopper. It's the hopper. This has Hydro on it.
Fuel critical.
Oh, I don't have any. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nope. Nope. No. No. Oh, lag. This is messed up. This is really messed up. There we go. There we go. That was frustrating. Where's is that? That one up there is live though. Nope. Great. Okay, we're gonna have to worry about that. It's gonna shoot our... It's gonna try to shoot through itself. It's going to try to shoot through itself. Oh, there's meteors coming down. Okay, let's hack this. That was crazy. My heart was pounding the whole time, just jumping every so often. There we go. We captured it. It is ours. That turret should be ours now. Let's check that Gatling. Let's claim this grid, actually, because this could be very beneficial to us. Okay, the Gatling turret. We want this targeting meteors. Yes, yes. Okay, perfect.
Fuel critical.
Okay, we're gonna have to dig this out. Turn off this light. What else do we have? I hear a timer block freaking out. Oh, crap. What do we have in you, real quick? Nice. That is a lot of steel plates. We have a nice bed to take a rest in for a second. And there is why I added sleep mod. Because now the sun's coming.
Fuel critical.
Good morning. Okay, we have... What is on this? We got to get that hydrogen tank up. Need to level up my parkour. Yeah, definitely need to level up. That was pretty bad. I need... that's a nice 7 Days to Die reference there. I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die with my wife there. Dr. H. Quinzel. And the perk... The parkour perk... Nice, we have a ton of large steel tubes here. We can grab out... The parkour perk... That's not that easy to say. Say that 5 times fast. Allows you to jump better. We need 80 large steel tubes. Can we make large steel tubes with this? I don't think we can. No, you're shooting at... Sure. We have a reactor. We're gonna need to dig this out. I think this is our ticket. This is how we get off the planet. Hey, Ramboli. It's great to see you. Hope you're well. You have to go now, person? Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Dig this out the best we can and not have that many explosions. I said not that many explosions. We're already off to a bad start there. Probably just gonna rip most of this off. Actually, let's check. Let's scroll for a second here. And that hydro, that's too high up. We need to get this thing moving so we can get in it easily and work on it. Wish I could stay at Pandemic Playground. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. So what we're going to be on focus now is to turn this into our... We still need to find more ice, though. We turn this into our escape plan off of Pertam. I think we can do it. We have an hour and a half left. And we build it? Probably. I think we should scavenge this, though, and not try to use this. So we can probably get the metal grids off of this to make some small hydro. I don't know that, though, because I haven't been able to see what we're working with. Could be worse. Wasted 3 hours in a 3D print for that. Totally wrong. Yes, we can. Definitely. Oops, wrong button. Let's hope this thing just doesn't become a dynamic or like a floating grid on its own and smack me or crush me. Always the problem with doing this, though, is you're always going to have little death voxels embedded in the ship. I want a full Hydra, though. That's kind of what we said. I believe it's David said something about it. Not that it was agreed to and that's what it was, but I was thinking it had to be full Hydra. Now, no help from Atmos, but we might have to just have help from Atmos.
Fuel critical.
Like with our time constraint, it might just be what we have to do. Okay, what is still looks like it's... Let's get some energy real quick. This thing can fly, though. I've made this fly in Worlds before. Can it break Pertam's atmosphere? No, it cannot. Well, yeah, it could. What do we still have? That just separated because of that. Do I think any of this is still embedded? I do, actually. Meteor storm inbound. I mean, visually, it doesn't look like anything is still... I need to check this, though. Can we get some steel plates real quick? Yeah, I don't have time to... Well, I was just trying to limit myself, but I don't think I can limit myself like that. Why do I keep doing that like I'm not allowed to build in the voxels? Watch too much Splitsy where he does that. I just want to know what we're dealing with. For this hydro. Oh man, we're missing like most of the metal grid. Yeah, so we definitely need to rip this apart and build something. We could just make this get to space, can't we? Our little rover that could. I want to know what's in this hydro thruster too, though. We're definitely gonna be grinding this down. Yeah, if I try, I want to grab that reactor. We want to pick the parts off this and build something to get to space. We just got to make sure that we have the ice. It would be nice, ow, if we could have repaired that. I want to know if there's ice in that, or if there's hydrogen in that container. No, there wouldn't be any hydrogen, would there? The fact that it's destroyed like this? Yeah, it could be full. That's what I was thinking. We're gonna build the tank back up. That is our first plan. I think we have the components to do it here. I think it would be smarter to do that without trying to turn this into a ship. So we just need to get large steel tubes, small steel tubes, and computers. The large steel tubes are going to be the problem. When did I get off of here? Do you have large steel tubes? You do, okay. You have small steel tubes. Anything in your inventory? Nope. What was in this? Stuff we need, but not right now. We definitely use some of that stuff. Let us out. No large steel tubes in there. Anything in these lockers? Medkits could definitely be helpful. Some cosmic coffee. No large steel tubes there. Get a little bit more power for a second.
Fuel critical.
I hope we have the large steel tubes here. There's 8. We might not have the large steel tubes. We need like 45 more large steel tubes. What's on these? The other thrusters. I can't remember if there's large thrusters, what they have on them. I don't want to set this to a ship and it potentially blow up a bunch of the components that we want right now. Make an assembler real quick. I like that you think that we could. We might be able to. That's not the direction I want. I want to see what's in this. Okay, so we got 8 in here. We have a bunch of metal grids. That's awesome. We got probably more in the flatmos. So if we were to wanted to make an assembler, we probably should just make like a little base here right now. What do we need for the assembly? Yeah, we definitely could make an assembler. We just have to have the power for it. Gyro has large tubes. Where did we see a gyro? I mean, there has to be one on here. Let's see if we can see the gyro. I mean, we could take that out. What does this have on us? 20 large steel tubes in this. Bunch of motors. We're running out of parts here.
Inventory full.
We can't put any more in there. We're gonna have to build a cargo container. Stick the assembler. Yeah. It does have. You're smart, Eddie. Let us build an assembler. We're going missing displays and computers. We can always make computers and displays, I think. Okay, so we need 3 displays. Do we have them? We had one of the displays in there. Huh. Do we want to just start building? Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. Can we make all those? We could probably grab computers. I kind of think we might be flying off with this. I don't really know right now. I mean, it's a no jetpack deal because we currently don't have hydrogen. But hey, Duke, it's great to see you. Yeah, survival kit's gonna make what we need. We're pretty close computer-wise. Meteor storm inbound. No, I still think we're doing small grid. We're still going to go for a small grid ship to get out of here. Yeah, let's just go grab the cockpit. Assuming we can get in here. There we go, there we go. Because we are not flying this out. As much as I keep going back to thinking that. So let's actually stop this making computers. So this assembler we're going to use... A professional add-in player, exactly. You know everything to do to like absent-minded people.
Fuel critical.
Jet fuel critical. Let's just recharge real quick. We can just recharge off of survival kit. Well, Engineer Coffee, it is your daughter's birthday. I'm just happy that you have time to stop in occasionally, and I understand if you have to disappear. So we need a cargo. I want to build... I'm going to build... Not floating, whatever this is. I want better cargo right now. We should have all the components for that. No, we don't have the computers. Of course we don't. Yes, we do. There we go. There we go. So we got to aim on getting that built. That's what we need. So let's go get some steel plates out of this. Get up there and get that tank built. I almost forgot what we were doing for a second there. So what do we still need? We need to get this going. Get our build planner. Get that assembler building these. So we're going to need 500 iron. How much do we have iron? Perfect. I do have some ice, yeah. A little, I bet 800 some, I think is what we found. Yeah, we have 862 ice. We still need to find, well actually while that's doing that, let's go around to these meteors real quick. Maybe we could find 800 more ice. Silver. I don't know what you are. Welcome back, LGS. I don't know what any of you are. Wow. That was close. Okay, we should have the stuff. All components withdrawn. Let's get this up. Okay, what is in you? Access denied. Let's... Why is... Oh, because I hacked this before. Inventory is 0%. Why am I welding it up? Yeah, we're definitely going small grid. Definitely going small grid. Okay. So we're going to rebuild a small grid ship that is going to have a hydrogen tank on it. Some O2 H2s. And then we have to find an oasis. That is what we need to do. We do not have any time to spare. Yeah, it definitely was worth it because it would have been amazing. That would have been our ticket off out of here. But we got to work fast now. We need to... We could actually get some hydrogen back. Can we build any bottles? Let's look real quick. We would need silicon. Let's go real quick. We could fill up one of our bottles, couldn't we? We get an O2H2 and burns through some of that. We definitely could benefit from having some hydrogen. My meteor mod will be on the workshop after this, probably tomorrow. And this world, this scenario will also be up there. Let's actually go 2 bottles. Wish another NPC would spawn right now.
Fuel critical.
Okay, now we just need an O2H2 gen. Let's just build one real quick on this. We need 3 computers. Do we have 3 computers in there? Nice, perfect. Okay, the ice is in there. We could probably sit in there. We're back up to full hydrogen. We have cobalt around us. Nice. So let's focus on what we need to do right now. Right now, we need to get a new vehicle built that is going to be our vehicle that gets off here. Gets off the planet. It just went to here. So now we actually have bottles, hydrogen. We're going to tear this down, build up. We need to get some steel plate on us. We don't need this little step stool anymore. Did I put the steel plate in this other? I think I put it in here. Steel plate. We need some steel plate to build with. Actually, construction interior. We don't have any interior in there. Okay. We still want the modular cargo as a center thing? Probably, because we're going to have to go around looking for ice. So we probably want the modular cargo still as our center, which means we need to grab some interior plates from somewhere. Green tree in front of me? That one? Yeah, I think we drove... I mean, we can check. But I've seen a lot of the green trees not be oasis, sadly. That's everything we should need to start building. We're gonna do that. And then off of that, we're going to run our... Get some stuff on the bar. We need conveyors. I was actually thinking that. No, we don't left, right. Actually, yeah. I think what I want right here. That'll be perfect. And then I want that, and then we want that is what we're going to start with. Yeah, and we are going to need a hydrogen tank, which you can probably put back here. Perfect. anything else we're missing right now? Probably not. Let's work on getting this done. Dump off our materials real quick. Hoping that we have the materials to build this. We should have most of the materials to build this. We could also gut that out for this. So all we really need is... I think we can escape this planet with a single filled hydrogen tank. So we need small steel tubes. We need to get our O2H2 onto this. We also need our survival kit on this. What if we do another? I was thinking having it. It's gonna be a funky ship. So bear with me here. Steel plates. Yeah, we're definitely gonna rover this up and drive this around. And we're running out of time. But you think I should use this to go try to find the ice? I was gonna transfer over to this to be our new rover, to be honest. Tubes in the big tank. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I was going to transfer this over to be our rover / our ship that gets us out of here. Trying to think how I do this. I'm thinking we could throw... Where is that? Battery. We shouldn't need more than a single battery. Oh, we're actually gonna run this. Need more steel. Not what I want. We're gonna do more than 4 wheels. I kind of want to be in my final vehicle and just be looking for ice is what I'm trying to aim for here. Yeah, I was thinking of the O2H2 over here. Not lose our precious ice. It's not going to be pretty. It's most likely not going to be pretty. Do we want to go? Can we go 5s? I kind of feel like going 5s. Should we go to 5s? If we go 5s, we don't have to switch it out to more than 4. Wake up, chat. Yeah, we're gonna do 5s. Let me get some more steel, because apparently I don't have any more steel again. Oh, there's that corridor stowage is what has that. Forgot this back here. Was it this? Yeah. What was I building? The suspension. That is gonna hit. Is that gonna hit? No, that'll be perfect. And then over here somewhere, we'll do the other set. Oh, whoops, that's funky. Vote 5s, thanks, Duke. So now we need to find the shorts for 5x5 shorts here. Some music putting everybody to sleep. That should get us where we need to go. So work on getting these all up. Get everything out of our build planner. Then we're going to have to search for an oasis. And we should be good to go. Cheers, Sean. For me, that'll be happening around dinner time. So, yeah, let's dump all these components. Build planner. We got 4 of those, 4 of these, 2, 3, 4. Set stuff in there. Hopefully we have the components. We are going to need those large steel tubes. We probably don't need to build them. We need to go grab those from the tank. Yeah, I don't have thrusters at all. But it's... We have the grids for it here. Oops, that's not what I want. We're pretty much set up for success right now, is all I was trying to say.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oops, inventory full, inventory. Yet again, not the prettiest rover, but it's gonna get us off this planet.
Low.
Energy low. Survival kits. Yeah, we're gonna need an ore detector on the front. I'm gonna put it underneath. (8 p.m. in the UK). Okay, we got all these welded up. No. Yeah, support the assembler. I know it's going to drop if I get rid of that tank. Good looking out there, Eddie G. We got our suspension up. We just need to finish our survival kit. We need this and this built. So let's grind out our survival kit. I always hate doing this. In case we died right now, this whole thing would reset. Had a rotor, a large grid, and order tech. Yeah. I don't know that we'll really need it. I think there's component. We need stuff out of this. We'll drop that gravel because we really don't need that gravel right now. Throw everything else in there. Get this ore detector. I think I'm just going to stick small grid. We should be good for that. I may regret that. But we'll see. Actually, no. Let's put this one more down. Okay, it's definitely a funky little thing. We still need to get this up. We need 2 motors for that. Let's get rid of all those. Let's get this. Can I just grab these real quick? Okay. Can I grab some steel plates, please, from somewhere? How do I not have steel plates? How does... There's still steel plates somewhere in here that we need to grab. Is it in here? It is. Okay, okay. Well, look at that nickel, silicon, and cobalt. Okay, let's get those steel plates out. We need some of those steel plates. What was I looking for steel plates for again? Oh yeah, I was going to support this. There, it's supported. Yeah, yeah. We need to get this reactor. That's what we need. We need the reactor. We got to build a reactor somewhere. Where do we want to build a reactor? Right on top? That's not a bad place for a reactor. Let's get us a reactor right here. Oh, we don't have... We're going to need... Yeah. We can just put a reactor on here then. Let's hope that there's a battery on here somewhere.
Inventory full.
And that wasn't the whole thing powering that.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Oh, I need bottles. I never filled up my bottles. Does it need to be in the tank? Why? Do we still have ice in this? We run. Oh, we ran through our ice, making the hydro. Yeah. Connect the power, just not just this port. Yeah. Okay. We need to finish this. Still need metal grids. Okay, that should be connected to power now and supported.
Inventory full.
There's no metal grids in that. We need to dump our inventory in here. We still got metal grids in this. We need 5 metal grids. Where did all the metal... Okay, there they are. Oh, we didn't grab the... Was there... Uranium. We almost didn't grab the uranium. Whoops. Yeah, I found cobalt. Smash the tank in the ground, it will not be pretty. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I do not have a refinery right now. We're still running off of that. I mean, we could extend this and add another set of wheels, technically. Because I was actually thinking, so we need our hydro. I was thinking that we're putting this on the back no matter what. Famous last words, probably. We need to grind this out. Let's turn this off so we don't accidentally use that. We don't have our gyro. We definitely are going to add another set of wheels. Just so we don't bump that hydrogen tank. Thanks for stopping by, David. I hope we make it off. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We could also attach this battery if we wanted to, really. But I don't think we need that battery. We have an hour left to make it off of Pertam. We need to find ice still, finish this little ship. I believe in us. What was in there? Okay. Hey, Prime, it's great to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, yeah, we had a ton of stuff sitting in there. We probably don't want to take everything with us. Let's GPS this. Start looting this and get it into the container over here. Don't need that. Okay, so what? We want another set of wheels in the back. We definitely want another set of wheels in the back. So we'll just extend this back to about there. That should be good. And what are these? Our rights and our lefts. That should be good. Meteor storm inbound. How old am I now? I hit 40 today. We might have some of the components in the vehicle. We should have some of the rest of the components in the vehicle. Also need a firework launcher. Yeah, definitely. Good looking out, Matt. We need a firework launcher to celebrate our victory. I didn't grab these. You're 3 years older than me? That's a shocker, actually. I, for some reason, thought you were younger, Prime. Okay. We technically could go out looking for... What am I missing? Anything on this? I mean, we need side thrusts and stuff. And up thrust, obviously. How do I want to do up thrust for this? That is a great question. I could technically put one... No, I can't. I could put one right there. I'm actually going to take this off for this right now. Okay. I'm thinking of getting rid of this right here. Running a converter there. It's all good. It's just awesome that you made it here. Or I wouldn't even need this actually. I don't know why I'm thinking I need that. Because we could just do that there, and that's how we get off this planet. There is a slight worry that I run into something. No. That'll be fine. Let's turn these off. I said let's turn these off. Oops. Why was that on override? What? I don't know why those were on override. That was weird. Okay, and then we need these. Let's grab these. 1, 2, 3. Those aren't on override. Why were the bottom ones on override? That was so weird. Why is this on override? Let's turn off all of our hydrogen thrusters because I don't understand why some of them are on override. Okay, then the only thing we don't have is braking thrusters, and we technically don't even need braking thrusters. Set up our suspension real quick. Real fast, I just want to name things. No. We'll do it in third person. So this is back left. What are you? Back right? What are you? Front right? You are a mid right. Mr. S. It even left the circle on the floor. It's kind of cool. This is mid left. And this is front left. So what do we want? Fronts. The fronts. We want all of these to have very low steering angles. 10. Grab all of these. Power down just a little bit. Strength up. Let's do 14. Friction down just a little bit. And our speed limit down a lot. Okay, that should be good to go. We can actually take the mids. We're actually going to take the mids, the M's, and turn off steering for those. Actually take the mids. And also turn down friction just a little bit for the mids. Okay. We're losing daylight. We did not put any lights. We need some lights on this, and we need to start looking for ice. Okay, let's go grab some stuff. We have a storm rolling in. We have meteors rolling in. Let me grab just a few more lights here. Okay. I want some of the down ones, yeah. And the sides would be nice. I can't make it through there. I don't know why I thought I could. Okay, we need to go find ice. Where did we say the tree? There was a tree you thought. We only have 3% hydrogen. This is, yeah, sadly not a tree. But we have platinum, gold there. We need to find ice badly. Wait, there's a little bit of ice there. Could probably get another 800 some ice, which should get us a percentage. Oh, there's iron in this too. How much ice did we get from that? 700? That's not bad. Okay, back up here. We need to find... What direction do you think we're going to find... What direction should we head? What did I do wrong? Yeah, I know fields of green. Hey, Richard. I know where... Or I don't know where oases are. Is there an oasis already around us? Am I gonna kaboom? I don't see how I'm gonna kaboom. Everything looks good here. Fields of green. Yeah, we definitely need some green. The storm is not helping us right now. We have more ice right there. Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the sun, try to get out of the storm a little bit. How much ice did we get there? That is not a lot of ice. Another 700 ice. Yeah, I know we don't have the uranium. We don't really need the uranium much unless I'm gonna go meteor storm inbound. Unless I'm gonna build a bunch of atmos. I don't want to get too far from that crash ship, but I also just want to find some trees, and an oasis would be awesome. An NPC base would also be awesome because we could pirate some ice from them. Cobalt really doesn't help us right now. We have 40 minutes to find an oasis. Not seeing any trees around other than that little tree we found. Yeah, we'd have to get 7 kilometers out from our current location. I am not seeing anything that even remotely could look like an oasis around here. Yeah, a little road trip away from that crash ship. There's no trees whatsoever. We're not on that part of Pertam, it looks like. Let's head this way. I do see some grass over here. Is that green grass? From a distance, this looks like green grass. Didn't build a gyro? Yeah, thank you, Omar. Oh, this is not green grass. From a distance, this really looked like green grass. I got excited for a second. It did not build the gyro. Do we have the parts for a gyro? I knew I forgot something. No, we don't have the parts. Oh wait, no, we might have the parts for a gyro. A storm is following us. Missing a large steel tube. There's no ramping. No ramping whatsoever. I thought this was also green grass over here. But it's not. We do have trees this way. Let's head this way. I found them just out like this before, Game Dork. Little oasis. If I was flying, I could probably run into them a lot easier. I've seen a lot of Oasis before. We did a private server Pertam drop. And I found a ton in that. But they weren't like everywhere. You definitely had to find them in certain spots, but they weren't hidden that well. It's basically a few trees and some green grass. If this gets dark and we run out of the sun though, we're not gonna be good. That could be an oasis over there. The gray low areas. I mean, any of your eyes I will take. I'm not taking your eyes. I mean, you're offering your lookout here if I miss something. I would love to make it off this planet. And I feel like we're so close. We're definitely not finding any green grass around here. About 5 kilometers away from our ship. Thank you, Prime. Offer up your eyes. I mean, I'm still proud. If we don't get off there, I'll be proud, but it's nice to accomplish goals. It would be very rewarding getting off of Pertam, but we are running out of sunlight. That sun is just running away, and that is going to be our last sun for the stream. And the only benefit of that means that we're not going to see a ton of meteors for the rest of the stream. We're almost 7 kilometers away from that crashed ship. I'm not really seeing anything that looks like an oasis. This is just so wide and open. I'm not even sure the direction we were heading most of the time when we were driving because it was very frantic. What does it feel like to be 40? It doesn't feel any different yet. I did look in the mirror, I'm not gonna lie, and just be like, you're 40. I said that to myself. It's kind of a weird thing. A supply post. Just a weird thing to acknowledge. But it is just an age. I definitely don't feel whatever 40 is supposed to feel like. Did we seriously run out of music? One second. Let me get music going again. Okay, we're back. We definitely shouldn't have ran out of music. West mostly is what I traveled. The supply post is probably going to be guarded. Definitely need to still look out, because if we just find ice, we're set. We don't even need this supply post. We can probably build our gyro once we get to this supply post. I don't want to forget about the gyro. We definitely... Wait. I want to be smart for once. We could probably go into our survival kit real quick. No, we can't. We can't build large steel 2. That's what it is. Okay. To the right. Do you think this tree over here? Sadly, it's not green grass here. Yeah, the tree doesn't mean anything. We need green grass. Like, this grass right here needs to be green. That we're driving over. There's trees all throughout Pertam. So security system's active. That is wonderful to hear. So we're going to have to be smart with this. Park this vehicle a little bit far away. I could steal it from one of my wheels. That would be very smart. Oh, you see it, Eddie? Eddie, where? You see ice, Eddie? Over here? Are you talking, Eddie? Sorry. Oh, you're talking about down over here, aren't you? I'm not trying to upset you, Eddie. Are you saying that this you think is Oasis? Oh no, did I completely miss it? Just give me a cardinal direction right now. You thought the big tree? Okay. I'm heading to... We have very little time. I think this NPC base is actually one of our best bets. That did look promising, though. I'm not gonna lie. False alarm. Okay. Right now, I feel like this base could be our best bet, because a lot of these bases have O2H2 generators in them with a few thousand ice. Hoping it's not like up on top of this canyon. Huh. Yeah, it is. It's getting very close to the end. Let's cut up here first. Kind of nice that it is up on a canyon like this, or on a shelf. Got iron right there. There's a tree up here. What if there was also an oasis up here? Wouldn't that be crazy? I didn't build an oxygen tank on this. Yeah, that would also be funny if there was just an oasis up here. It was almost feeling like there was going to be. With the amount of tree coverage up here. Okay, where actually is that? I don't want to get too close that it starts shooting at me. I also don't want to call drones in because it could do that. Handbrake, work. Okay. Here we go. They're full hydrogen. What gun does this have? Leave immediately. Okay, so this probably has an interior one, and we gotta deal with this right here. Dude, this is a little better dance than earlier. Okay, then it probably has one inside somewhere. See one? Let's take this out, actually. So it can't spawn drones in. Look for a gun anywhere. I'm not seeing a gun inside. I'm also not seeing an O2H2. I am seeing... What? What do you have on you? Nothing I want. Can I dump anything in here? Pack this real quick. Oh, this has metal grids in it. Oh, please don't hit my rover. Okay, let's a basic assemblers here. What is in this? A bunch of resources. But we don't have any ice. No ice. Okay, we need to just head out of here. Because this does not have what we want. We do need to build this, though. We can grab some large steel tubes. Let's get some hydrogen. Let's grab some large steel tubes from something. You don't have large steel tubes. What has large steel tubes? What in here has large steel tubes? What do we... Only if you're low... It does have a... Yeah, you have to be pretty low compared... Something in here have large steel tubes? No? I thought something in here would have had large steel tubes. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, we can just grab them off this.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Back to this, and we need to find an oasis. You're stuck looking for an oasis now. At least we have a gyro now. Oh, let's head this direction. Platinum, just random platinum. I wonder how much hydrogen we're gonna need to get to space. It's a bummer. That was almost our last hope, because now we just need to find an oasis. Ooh, there we go. Oasis. So that is an oasis. It's the darker green grass. There's one over there too. So we have an oasis. Okay, let's get this ice. Let's get this ice. Let's not get hit by all you evil things. Ice. Our beloved ice. We have a big tank. Okay, where are we dumping this? Where are we dumping this? Do I have ice on me? No, I still have stuff I don't want on me. How much ice did that just get? 900. Okay, let's keep going, keep going. Hey, Marcus, you still there? You remember our ice popsicles? Now we just have to not get smacked by a meteor, and then we can get off this. Give a second O2H. Yeah, that if we can make it. I hope we can make it. I think we can. We just grab some stone and make one. Definitely get another O2H2. So where is that O2H2 for? Where are we gonna shove this? Let's just put it right off this side. Wait, we can't. Oh, where does large steel tubes go that we just dumped? Okay. Also, I want to make a hydrogen tank. Can we make a hydrogen tank? The little tiny one? It's also going to need a large steel tube. Is there a nicer place we can put that? Yeah, right here off the back. We're just going to need one large steel tube that I threw on the ground again. Where did that large steel tube go? Over here. There we go. Get rid of this. Get back to ice grinding. What am I missing at? I never made the oxygen tank. Second gyro. No, I'm gonna dump my cargo when we go to take off. Here's storm inbound. No. Where? Where is it? Okay, that's all the way over there. We're good, we're good. I don't know how much ice we're gonna need. Oh, we have 20 minutes. Hey Matthew, thanks you for the birthday wishes. I hope your day is going great. My day is going pretty good so far. As long as we can get off this Pertam. We're very close. How are we looking? 17%. What is our ice situation right now? 2,000 in that one. We have 10,000 ice. We're just waiting on ice right now. Let us set up some stuff real quick. Let's get our tank. Okay, this should be on stockpile on and off. We want stockpile fill. I'm about to put another O2, H2. Yeah, I'm gonna build... Where are those? That was out in the back, yeah. Can't get steel plate. I have steel plate. Wait a minute. Okay. I should be going a little bit faster. Ice. Keep the car. Gonna need bits to build in. No. I'm just taking off into space and then we win. And then we win. Okay. This is taking forever. What is it saying this tank is going to take 20 minutes? No, we can't do this in 20 minutes. That's too long, game. We don't have that kind of time. We don't have that kind of time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, did I throw the large steel tubes down again? Oh wait, I should have did this one. See how much we can get this down to. Okay, tank, it's gonna say now 8 minutes. Okay, now we just need to watch out for... We should be good on ice. Now let's go grab a little bit more ice. Yeah, I'm gonna grab all the ice and start emptying out cargo because I think that is all we're gonna build. I lost where I had to get out. Let's start grabbing stuff out of here and dumping it. Meteor storm inbound where? Hold on, let's skip in this. It was coming from that direction last, right? It looks above us, at least. Definitely close, but I think we're good on that one. There's another distress signal, but we should be good. We need to start dumping stuff, though. Why can't I grab modular cargo container? Oh, because it has some stuff I can't pull out of it, the bigger stuff. No, we want that uranium in there. Okay, how heavy does that make us? That's all I'm going to be able to pull out. Because I didn't make a way. I just covered up our access port on the top. On. So we're going to get this out. Let's, real quick. I just want to speed this up again real fast. Did get rid of some of the steel plate on the ground. Where is that? Oops, missed it. All the motors and stuff are on the ground somewhere.
Inventory full.
We don't have the motor. Whatever. That should still put us at 8 minutes.
Inventory full. Inventory.
Yeah, I really don't care. Drop that stuff. Get this stuff. Sit in the cockpit for a second. Get the rest out of here. Start dumping it out. What am I missing? Yeah, imagine if the meteors hit me midair trying to escape the planet. That'd be funny, right? How much time are we looking at? 15 minutes. 15 minutes. How are we doing right now? 57%. How was it saying the tank is going to take 5 minutes? Come on. Do I leave these on and this start going now? I had an ATV. Richard, that's what I started with. Just an ATV and my tools. Okay, I'm going to get up. No. Yeah, I went up. Okay, I went up thrust. We want to decrease thrust override. Increase thrust override. Down here, I'm going to do set override percentage to 0. Using the extra gens and the wheels will cut out a lot of weight. You think I should chop off the wheels and everything too? That's dangerous. Which time we have? Tank. I hear meteor. I thought I just heard meteors for a second. Are all the gens have ice in them right now? The flush cockpit has. I too still hear them. That's crazy. I think we just go with what we have right now. I'm gonna leave the wheels on. Yeah, I'm gonna make a gut decision because we're down to 12 minutes. And we could so easily just get accidentally hit by a meteor right now. Yeah, why isn't the reactor? I didn't hook up the reactor, apparently. I can grab the uranium out and put it in that way, though. There we go. We want to dump. We have no ice. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I think we're good to go from here. Cut the mids. Okay, okay. Just for you, Eddie. Just for you, Eddie. Oh, let me dump my inventory. Okay, in here, then we are going to want... I just want to drive forward a little bit for a second. Okay. All thrust. Is this gonna cause problem? No, no, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, there's... We are too heavy. Of course we are. What can we cut off to gain? We are too heavy. Huh. What do we want to do here? We gotta think fast, and I need to grab components off the ground. It's 3. Yeah, it's 3. I can't even fit one there. Oh, no, no, I got it, yeah. We just gotta find the components. I'm thinking 2 more. I hope we have the components somewhere on the ground. Where were they? Where are those metal grids? Where are those waffles? Call out if you see the waffles anywhere. Waffles? Where are you, tasty waffles? Spoolproof glass. Computers. I don't see any tasty metal grids. Oh yeah, I was on stockpile still. Good call, good call, good call. Let's cut this off and try being smart for 2 seconds. Good call there. Brain no worky. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, yeah. So definitely we want 8 minutes. Goodbye, meteors. I don't miss you. I won't miss you. Yeah, yeah, when you're rushing, definitely it's like mistake time. You were hoping that I would get hip slam? That's rude, Tyrael. God, I really wish we would have done a poll to see if how many people thought this was possible and how many people thought it wasn't possible. In chat right now, how many people thought that I was going to make it to space and how many people thought I was going to fail? Yeah, I was kind of surprised being too heavy. There was no way that I'd be that heavy. I feel like even with a full cargo, I could have taken off. You had 0 doubt, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I goof off a lot in my Never Surrender series. Or even Colony Battlegrounds. But I promise I do know how to play this game. Yeah, it's just gonna be an asteroid like right above me. That still counts though, right? Unless it's an in-atmosphere asteroid. Goodbye, Pertam. I enjoy Pertam a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Now we go do the Factorum. Hey, the Scootrition. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a great day. That's a beautiful view. You thought I was gonna fail, Prime? That's nice. To be fair, Prime, whenever you do your polls of how many deaths or are you gonna die, I always say yes, you're gonna die in a bunch of deaths. Thank you, Gemini Sierra, for the subscription. While we're ascending into space and I'm completing my goal, very close to the... with 5 minutes to spare, consider liking the video, the stream, if you enjoy the content, and subscribe for more. Also, join the Discord. There is a exclamation mark Discord. We also have merch, and we hit space. Congratulations. I did not build a firework launcher. I did not build a firework launcher, Matt. Oh yeah, we have merch. We also have YouTube memberships. I do have Patreon. I do not have that set up yet, but they all come with unique benefits. But look, we hit space. We are 26 kilometers away from where we started, or where the crash ship was, which got us our start. This has been so much fun, though. Thank you all so much who believed in me, and those who didn't believe in me, thank you. I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna say anything mean. Thank you, Eddie G, for the $5 super chat. That is awesome. I will put that. I can speak. Put that towards something beneficial. Get myself a little something. I'm definitely going to be celebrating after this. We have street tacos for dinner. We have some beers and a nice ice cream cake. Definitely going to celebrate this win. I knew I could do it. I definitely doubted myself there a little bit at times. I was kind of hoping some meteors would come meet us for a nice little fireworks show. Yeah, we have a 4 and 0 candle. I hope they're in the right order and I'm not 4 years old. Space, anybody? I don't have that. Uh-oh. We're heading back into atmosphere. I wanted some more meteors. I want meteors, and then we'll wrap things up. Definitely take some pictures and share them on the Discord. Thank you, Sean. I'm glad that you had faith. Come on, meteors. Where are you? I can see the sun. The meteors should come smack me in the face. Land on the asteroid? I'll do you one better. We'll crash into the asteroid. Because I don't have thrust in a lot of directions. I will at least try to get to the asteroid, but it's probably going to be a crash landing. Everybody likes explosions, right? Oh no, we're going to pass it. No, we're not. I'm not going to run into it. I'm actually going to land on it. Yes, is it? Is this actually an ice asteroid? What are the chances? I don't see any ice on it right now, though. Yeah, there's no way with no downward thrust that we can just perfectly land. Ta-da! It was kind of a landing. Yeah. Thrust override's amazing. I used to leave atmosphere without relying on thrust override. It was just stupid. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. We've had a 3-hour stream. We started with a little ATV every 15 to 20 second meteors. We ended up making it off Pertam. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. This has been an amazing experience. Be on the lookout for a race highlight video. I will be uploading my meteor mod and this world, so you could also attempt to challenge it, getting off Pertam, see how long it takes you. We also have, for the race event, I'm uploading the Canyon time trial track. We'll be on the workshop this week, hopefully within a week. And the race highlight video should be coming out. And I'm also still slowly working on the combat video, getting that out. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I stream my Never Surrender survival suit only start series. We have an awesome potato base there. Come hang out there. Hey, like, the meteors are coming. Now the meteors are coming. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Thank you all for being here. And I will see you next time.